Hey everyone, I'm Kincaid.
And I'm Andy, and welcome back for an all-new episode of Inside the Sandbox.
This week has been a crazy week. I just got back from Vegas on a work trip, and now I'm prepping for my trip to New York. I am super excited to see what awesome stuff the Sandbox has in store for us. If you're going to NFT NYC, I would love to meet up with you. DM me on Twitter and let's set up a time to meet up and chat.
Speaking of crazy weeks, it's been a wild week for the Sandbox, and it brings us 1 week closer to Alpha Season 3.
And this week's Spotlight interview is with another amazing creator working on an experience that we can look forward to seeing in Alpha Season 3.
But first, it's time for Quicksand News.
The Museum of Contemporary Digital Arts have curated 2 exhibitions that'll showcase in the Sandbox Metaverse across June and July. From June 10th to June 24th, we'll be revisiting the future. What will come is dreamed by digital artists, which shows that sometimes the ideas from the past can drive present-day engineers to develop and design things for the future. From June 24th to July 8th is Impossible Worlds, where you can catch a glimpse of surreal creatures hiding in a rainbow forests and allow yourself to be hypnotized by strange sights and sounds of alien worlds.
GamerHash is an ecosystem that allows its users to share their computing power by simply running the GamerHash app in the background to receive crypto in return, and is the first ever studio from Poland to partner with the Sandbox. They plan on releasing several experiences in the Sandbox, with the first being Traverse Mars's Mind, where the GamerHash brand hero Astro gets his very own story.
Dream Big Productions is also a new partner in the Sandbox. They're bringing Alien Samurai Dino Warriors into the Metaverse. The Dinoverse in the Sandbox will bring to life Alien Samurai Dino Warriors heroes and villains for some amazing battle experiences with a ton of powerful weapons and assets the players can use to customize their equipment. We're so excited to see this soon-to-be-released graphic novel live in the Sandbox.
The People of Crypto Lab is celebrating Pride Month by launching the very first diversity, equity, and inclusivity hub in the Metaverse on June 24th, called the Valley of Belonging. This is during the Belonging Week event, where the Sandbox opens its Alpha Season 3 to celebrate our differences, boldly reaffirming the importance of an equitable Web3. People of Crypto will onboard brands to build Metaverse projects and movements that drive cultural awareness and education. What?
It's time.
It's what?
It's time.
Oh. It's time for our top 5 picks of the week. Number 5. Number 5. Number 4. 4. Number 3. Number 2. And our top pick coming in at number 1 for the week. Top pick of the week.
I hope you like card games.
And MOBAs.
Because in this week's Spotlight interview, we have something special in store for you.
Would you like to take a few moments to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what it is that you do?
Sure. My name is Elphie Coyle. I'm the founder and creative director of Lightmare Studios, and I started the company about 15 years ago now, and I have been creating games. It's a passion of mine. That's why I started the company. I did it out of the passion, and then it's managed to become quite monetizable as well. So that's me. And a little bit more about me. I grew up on card games. I was playing, some of the beta cards from Magic the Gathering when I was a wee little lad. And then since then have gone to making card games full time with our company. And yeah, most of our titles are centered around something to do with card dynamics, but they come in very, very different genres, often blending genres as well, and trying to create something unique and exciting. And yeah, that's that part.
Can you tell us a little bit about any of the projects that you might be currently working on that you'd like to bring some attention to?
Sure. We're currently also building Infinity Wars Classic, which is a remastering of Infinity Wars 1, which is a game we released back in 2014. Had quite a bit of cult fame and critical acclaim. We're actually going through and remastering the whole game, and also bringing a whole different monetization model to the card game genre. So basically, people will get all of the cards, access to all of the cards for free. So there'll be no imbalance when someone walks into the game. They can just have access to 800 plus cards. They will all be monochrome and still images, whereas if you purchase the set, it'll be colored animated cards. And then the set purchase price, so getting over 400 cards, is about 25 AUD, so a bit less than $20 USD to get access to complete animated colored sets of cards. So that's what we're currently building towards. We're actually about to launch a Kickstarter in coming weeks as well. So people are interested in this type of game and in what we're up to, and they like what we've already built. They can jump onto Steam and actually just download the demo of it at the moment. We're just in the process of doing a full UI rework and then launching it on Kickstarter in the coming weeks. InfinityWarsClassic.com is the best place to go for information, and if people just want to jump onto the Kickstarter pre-rego page, they can go to ks.infinitywarsclassic.com. Just a couple other snapshots about that particular product is it has simultaneous turn gameplay as well as zone-based gameplay, and we've also brought in the idea of having commanders. If people know Magic the Gathering and having commanders, you can pick any 3 units in your deck to be commanders, which are in like a separate section that you can use, tap them to use the spells, and also bring them straight onto the battlefield. So it's a pretty cool game that we're very proud of.
So how did you get involved with the Sandbox, and tell us a little bit about any projects that you've worked on?
We built in the Infinity card engine a few years ago to be able to easily make card games and be able to license that out as well. So we were at various conventions and events like that. And I believe Sandbox actually asked us if they wanted to meet up, and then listen to what they're up to. And I was aware of the whole idea of NFTs and stuff before everybody else was, and I could see the long-term viability of it. So we thought we'd do up a teaser experience for them. The Sandbox project we're working on is Infinity Battle Arena, which is from using the Infinity Wars Omniverse that we've built. And so we're bringing over characters and abilities from that game into this scenario and into the Sandbox, but also using very heavily MOBA elements as well in the game. So it is a MOBA, but with the ability eventually to be able to cast cards on the battlefield and just drop creatures as you're running around fighting as well.
Now we know a lot of what's going on in Alpha Season 3 is top secret, but what can you tell us about the experience you're creating for Alpha Season 3?
Sure. We are aiming to be in Alpha Season 3. We're actually scheduled to be in Season 4, but we believe we're ready to at least launch a teaser experience of Infinity Battle Arena into Season 3. We'll see how that goes. We're actually going to be, the deadline's today for submission, so that's why I'm a little bit tired. I've been pressing to get this in earlier than we need to, but it would be wonderful to be able to deliver an experience to players in Alpha Season 3. It is designed to be a teaser experience because the full experience is going to be on a 3x3 battlefield, but that's not currently in the game. So we've built a 1x1 teaser experience that just gives people the core elements of gameplay, along with a whole bunch of side quests that they can do as well. And I think that's about all I can say. But if you know what a MOBA is, basically there'll be a base at either end and some armies pushing. So the idea is to push with those armies and try and defeat the enemy core, whilst also doing the side quests that are around the space. So we are actually looking into the community for other artists as well. We want to be able to keep keep increasing the bar when it comes to the visual aspect of the assets that are coming out. So we have started communicating with some of the other artists that are out there as well to really be able to have some awesome NFTs that will be going on sale on the 21st of this month.
So Lightmare Studios is hiring?
Well, we are. If people want to reach out to me, they can find me on Discord. My Discord ID is Agent Coyle #5863. And yeah, we are currently looking for artists. We are looking for some pretty top tier artists. So if you think you're really amazing and want to be featured and want to be able to turn some of our incredible universe of characters into NFTs for the Sandbox, then yeah, hit me up.
That sounds awesome. How many people do you have working in your studio?
Approximately 5 full-time. So just on the Sandbox Metaverse project, it's about 5 full-time. Overall, the company's got about 10 full-time equivalent people working on it. Yeah, about half the studio that are focused on the Sandbox experience, and then the other half are working on Infinity Wars Classic.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with the community as you make your way up the show?
A couple of things that I'd like to establish is that one of the most important things I want to communicate to the community is that we live and breathe card games. And we've also created a third-person MOBA style game of our own about 13 years ago. So we believe that we're best set up to be able to create a real synergistic MOBA game with strong card game elements. The other aspect I'd love to highlight is that we have like 11 years of rich lore from the Infinity Wars Omniverse, we call it, because it includes all other universes, but specifically the multiverse of Infinity Wars has a very rich history. So for anyone who's interested, we can include like a link below to our 118-page Art of Infinity Wars book, which will give both a highly visual and written insight into the worlds of Infinity Wars.
Elphie, thank you so much for joining us and teaching us all about Lightmare Studios. We're so excited to see what you do next.
Are you creating something amazing inside the Sandbox that you want to share with the world? Post some of your creations on Twitter with the hashtag #InsideTheSandbox for a chance to be featured on a future episode.
Hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and stay tuned for an all-new episode of
Inside the Sandbox.